Hey there, it's Jacqueline Bear. So this week I am traveling to the PNW for my photography business. So I will be flying out there for a couple of days for work, and I wanted to bring some art supplies with me. So I thought it'd be a fun video to see what all I bring in my Sälka art sling, which I finally sewed my patch on there. So when I was going through my memorabilia and my postcards and different things that I got when I went to Sweden 2 summers ago to hike the Kungsleden, and I found this patch. And so it's in one of my videos of me finding it. I was very excited, so I finally sewed it onto my bag. And because this bag is mine and I sewed this patch onto the front pocket and I had this bright yellow, that I would do these bright yellow snaps for the back. Normally it comes with this nice pretty like bluebell blue, but for mine I thought I'd do a fun little touch of yellow. So I'm very excited for this little custom one made for me, but I'm going to set it to the side and we're going to go through and figure out what all I want to bring. So as you can see here, I have sewed something new that I am going to be testing out on this trip. This is like a pouch that attaches to your sketchbook with this stretchy band here. So I just sewed it. I'm still working out some kinks, so this isn't like the final product, but it's good enough for me to test out. And I'm really excited because it has these extra pockets in the front and then this zipper on the side to house all my goodies that I will want to bring. And it also attaches to the sketchbook. This, let me show you. This is my art creation sketchbook that I have, and I thought this would be really fun to bring with me. And the fun thing is this can attach like so for when I am sketching on this side, and I can have all my art supplies on this side. And I think this will be really helpful for like when I'm on the plane and I want to sketch, because you have such a small little space when you're sketching on an airplane or an airport. You just have tiny amounts of space. So I thought that this would be a perfect trip to test this out before I launch it, but I wanted to just show you a little sneak peek. So we're going to figure out what fits in here, and then these two things will fit into my Sälka sling, possibly with a little bit more wiggle room, because there is quite a lot of space in my art sling that I'm pretty excited about. So I know I want to bring colored pencils, maybe some neo colors, some watercolor stuff. So I have my Sälka pencil pouch here, and I think I picked the colors that I want to bring. So yeah, I'm just going to open this up to swatch out some colors to figure out if this is all the ones I want to bring. So I'm going to the Olympic Peninsula, and there's going to be lots and lots of greens there. So I know I want to bring greens. So I want to swatch all these greens. Because while here in Colorado it's getting spring greens, I know it's going to be even more green there. It's pretty similar to that one, so maybe not. Oh, that's a nice neon. Dark green. Oh, that's a nice dark green. So those are some nice greens. And then if I wanted to do neo colors that are water soluble, that one. So I have a nice variety of greens here. Those are pretty similar, and those are pretty similar. So I may not bring this one. Let's do some of these pinks. I love this color, this Faber-Castell Polychromos. This is the Cinnamon 189. It's such a pretty pink. I like that one a lot. See how similar it is. Ooh, that's pretty. it's going to be really hard to pare it down of colors. I try to be very minimal, but you know, as artists, sometimes you want more. And I also have this Derwent Graphitint in a green gray that you can also add water to. So I think I like all of these colors. And then I will bring a water brush that I will fill with water once I get there, but on an airplane I don't want to have any water with TSA regulations and stuff. So I am bringing that. And then I just need a sketching pencil, so this black wing in natural always does really well for me. Just enough to sketch with. I thought I'd bring a pen, like a fine liner pen, and this is in black by Winsor & Newton, size 0.1. I think that'll be good enough. Yeah, I think that'll be good. And then I do like to also have a regular brush besides just my water brush. And this is by Rosemary & Co. It's an R10. So this was gifted to me by one of you. So thank you, Marcia, so much. She got one of my Sälka slings and she sent me this as a wonderful gift, which I thought was way too sweet. So this is a travel art brush and it's a really long, bristled round brush that I think is going to be really fun to use. And then my art toolkit, just my little palette that I have one of each of their sizes. So I think this will do really well, along with having water to dip into any of these that are water soluble. I think that will be helpful. So I think I'm going to take these and kind of package them up more nicely. So let's do that. Oh, and I'll bring a clip too. I love these little clips to always clip my pages down, especially if it's windy or something. So put them in here. I'm gonna grab all my colored pencils first. All these fun colors, plus a few of these little ones. When I went on the Kungsleden, I chopped these in half so they would be a lot smaller to fit in my pack when I was hiking. So let's put these all in there. Put my pencil, this. Put this in there. Now all of these, I think I want to put them in another bag. I'll just kind of slide these in there. Seems pretty good. So these I'm going to put in another bag. This is also a thing that I am sewing. I promise this isn't just to show you all the new things I'm sewing. I'm just very excited to be sewing some new things for a fun summer launch that I'll be doing. But I think I want to put all these in here. I'll just have that in there. I might even roll that up. I'm just worried about the wax type pastels getting over everything, so I think just having it in another bag will be really helpful. So that fits that really nice. A newer thing I have is this view catcher, so that it'll help when I'm in plein air painting, when I'm painting outside. I've seen other artists use this so that you can look at something and kind of figure out what you want to, paint through the viewfinder. So I think that will be really fun. So I'm going to slide that in here, nice and snug. And then I did make myself a little sketchbook zine. I have a whole video about how I make these, so I thought bringing a little one would be helpful. I'm just going to tuck that in there. And then I'm going to put this on here, nice and snug, and then take that. So now I have my sketchbook and my sketcher holder of all the things nicely in here, and then we're going to put it in my Sälka sling. So all of this will fit snugly inside of there. And there is a pocket on the inside that I could slide like my plane ticket, because this will be like my personal item that I carry. So I have all my art stuff, so I can put like my wallet, my ticket, those type things, my phone. Also in the front here, I could put like my wallet or something in there. So that's really helpful. Oh, one more thing. I had one of you ask me if on this side here, if like what could fit on there. And you asked about this 2-ounce Nalgene cup. So I got one. And it does fit very nicely on there because it's really tight. It shouldn't fall out. So you can do that if you ever need water to go on the side. I also have this Nalgene 1 ounce that could also fit fairly snugly. I would be a little afraid of it falling out when you're out painting compared to like this bigger one. Perhaps maybe in a future rendition I could make a pocket on the side. I don't know quite yet. But I wanted to show that to you all. But I think I might bring this 1 ounce just to be able to bring more water. There's always ways for you to bring more water in your pack. I think I'm going to bring this one and empty again because I'm flying. So I'm just going to pop this in here. And then also I'm going to potentially be reading. I have started The Hobbit. I'm not super far into it, only like 30 pages in. Ooh, also this was one of the little hotel huts we stayed when we were in Sweden. So I use that as like a little bookmark. So I'm going to pop this in here. So that is all that I can fit in here. I have a sketchbook, I have the sketcher, and a book all in here. Nice and full. Very excited for sketching and painting while I'm on this little work trip. So now I just need to grab my belt. It's on my other sling. So I will probably put them on here and then sling this just on my back as I'm traveling around. I can even pull it to the front when I'm like in the airport and whatnot. But this is my very full Sälka art sling, minus my wallet and my phone, but that would also fit inside of here. I still have this pocket back here if I wanted to put like extra papers or something. I tend to put little zines in all these spots, but I already put one in my sketcher. So I hope that you like this video. Comment down below, what are your favorite things that you like to travel with? I could have gone a myriad of ways of what I want to bring, but I think watercolor and colored pencils and like the neo colors for like a fun mixed media type art is going to be perfect. And I get to test out some new things that are coming up. So I hope you have a wonderful day. I will see you all in the next one. Cheers.